Is this also not going to leave the assembly at advantage with members alone? Some of you say, "Oh no, it's a good one. It's a good one because of the politics we play." But if we look deep and beyond the sentiments, the question then is this really a path to development? And that's the question I'm asking. However, while we are thinking about that, while we are arranging our thoughts around the declaration of the seats vacant and whether it's the right thing to do or not the right thing to do, the next big story is talking about the former governor's birthday. Yeah, today's his birthday, according to reports making the rounds. And despite all the talks of fighting, or should I say infighting, because to say the father and the son issue, the governor of Rivers State, Siminalayi Fubara, has sent a heartfelt message, felicitating with the governor of Rivers State, and that's my next big story. As hilarious as that sounds, because they're fighting, right? There's the infighting. They're throwing political punches, and then you still call him. First of all, they called him his Oga. He said, "My Oga, I celebrate my Oga." And you know what Oga means in our parlance? It's another word for boss, right? My boss, my master. But yeah, what do you make of that? I'd like to know. That's my next big story. What does that mean? Because in politics we try to read meaning into everything. Felicitating with the person is fighting with, I'm talking about the governor now, is that a message to the former governor to say, hey, don't take me for granted, don't take me as a small boy, or what they call it now, is it neophyte? Don't look at me in that way, don't look at me in that manner. I'm grown up now. Yes, I am your son, but I'm grown up now. Could that be what it means? Or could it be a way of saying, oh, I'm not the one fighting. For me, I want peace, and I really want to have peace. But you're the one making it difficult for me. You're the one making it too difficult for me. Could that be what it means? Or could it also mean, in any way, in any ramification, that I'm not the one fighting? People have hijacked this fight, and I'm calling so you can come rescue me. So which of these scenarios best fits the congratulatory message or the celebratory message sent? Because I saw the message on Twitter, or is the X now, the X account of the governor, and my goodness, I couldn't help but laugh. Such a hilarious situation. But to my final big story for today, I'm not going to talk much today because, like I said, it's a sad situation for me. I don't know about you. I hear some people are celebrating what's happening. Some people are saying, oh, it's victory for certain people. But for me, I think it's a sad situation happening in Rivers State. And I'm hoping that these times will come and go. And we will get times where the government can be relaxed and the government can focus on the development of Rivers State, because there is so much potential. And as someone who's a Rivers indigenous, and I know you are too, I do really think that we should go beyond this. We should have grown beyond this. We should have my goodness. But then that's what it is. So the final big story has got to do with the story coming from Outer East local government area again, and it's a security story, or should I say an insecurity story, where the report says gunmen have killed 4 soldiers and abducted 2 oil workers in the Outer East local government area of Rivers State. Now, the 6th Division of the Nigerian Army, in a statement, said the soldiers were on routine escort duty when the gunmen attacked at Emesu. I hope I got that right. So yeah, they attacked at Emesu Junction along Amungboro Emufan Road in Outer East local government of Rivers State on Tuesday. Now, the statement signed by the acting deputy director, 6th Division Army Public Relations, Danjuma Jonah, said The General Officer commanding 6th Division, Nigerian Army, Major General Jamal to kidnap victims or kidnapped oil workers, I should put it that way. I do hear that they may be a foreigner. I do hear. I think that's also part of the story. But it's crazy. While our leaders fighting for structure, House of Assembly structure, and defecting to the other party for whatever reason, political reasons, and then the other side declaring seats vacant, insecurity is thriving in the state. And we've seen yet again another bout of insecurity in the outer east region, and it's sad. I'm sorry, I just can't shake off the sadness talking about it. I wish I could avoid this conversation, but these are the trending stories, the big stories, and I can't just avoid them. But I'd like to get your thoughts nonetheless. I really would. I'm sorry I sound like a broken record this afternoon, but I'd like to get your thoughts, and I'd like to know what you're thinking. And these are my big 3 stories. And forgive me if I do not impress you today. Forgive me. But these are my 3 big stories. The first one, Honorable Edison Ehie, who is the leader of the 4. They are divided into 2, the 27 and the 4. And so he's the leader of the 4. And he has declared the other side vacant. Now, from what we've been listening to, statements made by lawyers in the past 1 month or thereabout, we know that there are a set of illegalities that have happened in the last few weeks in Rivers State when we talk the Rivers State House of Assembly. And what I know is this is how we build strong individuals and then weaken our institutions. And it's such a sad thing, because how do we now say let the law take prominence when all we have are strong men and weak institutions? And we've always had strong men in River State and weak institutions. Like I said, I wanted to rant, but I'm just going to hold myself. A quick commercial break. When I do come back, I get your thoughts, and we'll talk development, I believe. To Hard Factor 92.3 Nigeria Info. I am Kalada Kurubatibor, and thank you for staying tuned. 26 or now 27 minutes gonna pass the hour of 3. Time for me to take your thoughts. We're looking at the big 3 stories. If you're just joining us, I told you about the first report. Honorable Edison Ehie has declared the seats of the lawmakers who defected vacant. Interesting drama happening in River State. And then we moved on to more interesting, hilarious story. The governor of River State, Fubara, congratulating his boss. He said, I celebrate my Oga. And then you wonder, is it not the same person he's throwing political punches with or exchanging political punches with? My goodness. But yeah, that's the second big story. What are your thoughts? And I'm asking a question. Does this paint a picture? I know we read meanings into political happenings too much, but yeah, let's do some today. Is this like a call to his Oga to say, I'm not the one fighting? Or is this a call to his Oga, warning his Oga to say, see, I'm no longer the boy you used to train or you used to tame. I'm now grown up, so give me some respect. Or is this a way to say, hey, the more you look, the less you see? In the favorite words of the former governor, I say, they paint them with the sweetest. Is that what is happening? And of course, then we moved on to the story. While all of these political happenings are happening in River State, 2 oil workers were abducted in Outer East local government area. Yet again, that place looks like a hub for some evil activities. I don't know how to explain that, but yet again, Outer East, and not just 2 oil workers abducted. We also had some soldiers, about 4 of them killed. And I hear one of the 2 oil workers who, there is a foreigner or maybe foreigners in the midst of all of these happenings, all of this insecurity. Not good news. We want investors to come into River State. But anyways, I'm done talking. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. What are your thoughts? I'd like to hear. WhatsApp number for WhatsApp messages 0809-0306-416, right? Facebook, we're live, Nigerian Info PH. YouTube, we're live, Nigerian Info PH. And we're active on X, Nigerian Info PH. So I don't know if you can hear me. I need help. Let's see. Okay. Praise, if you can hear me, please. I need help with. Can you help me ask the IT people to come into the studio? I need help. Let's see now. I can't seem to take calls. So I'm just going to look at the WhatsApp portal and look for messages and read the messages. I'm going to go on Facebook as well and read some of the messages. All right, so this one says, hello, Canada. What is happening at the River State House of Assembly? But I blame the defected lawmakers for not being men enough and learn from Edo and Enugu states. Today, most Rivers people are happy for Honorable Ehie and Governor Sim despite illegalities and controversial rulings of court. This is because of impatience and unforgiving lifestyle of Wike, Nicholas Erasmus. And you said, for Sim to congratulate Wike on his birthday today, it shows maturity. And I love that despite the differences, I guess you meant to say he did what he did, but this is what Wike will never do. Nicholas Erasmus. This one says, Sim Fubara gave former Governor Wike the birthday gift he truly deserves. I commend Sim for his actions this morning because River State must move forward. Indu from Oigbo. Indu, what exactly are you commending? And when you say River State must move forward, in what direction are you referring to? Can you explain? Can you expatiate so we can understand your thoughts and understand them very well? But this one says, man of the people, greetings. What if Tony Cole and Beatrice Utubor decide to withdraw their case at the Supreme Court? Won't Supreme Court grant them their request from Elder Tango Ability Atwego? Why? Of course, they would. Supreme Court would, I meant to say, I believe. Supreme Court would. And yesterday we saw the pictures, pictures of Beatrice at Government House with Sim shaking hands. I don't know if it came to an agreement, but we saw the reports that made the rounds yesterday. So those, of course, are issues as well. Really. It's a possibility, of course. So for some reason, I have problems with the phone line, and I can't seem to receive calls. So I'm going to use the alternative numbers for the now, pending when there is a resolution to my technical problem. 0817 923 0007 and 0817 923 0009. All right, let's get your thoughts and let's talk for development. Remember, we're live on Facebook, Nigerian for PH. We're live on YouTube, Nigerian for PH, and we are active on X, Nigerian for PH. So apologies once again if I did not impress you today. The situation is saddening, and that's all I can say. All right, my first call. Hello, what's your name?
Good afternoon, Canada.
Yeah, good afternoon. What's your name?
Progress.
Okay, welcome.
Yes. Thank you. Let me begin with the unfortunate incident that happened at Ahoda East.
Okay.
Canada. This is just a clear statement to say that the people who are doing this are demarketing River State.
Okay.
And I want to say that they should stop. It's not good to make the place to be insecure. You see what it means to kill a security personnel. This is a very height of it's bad. And
Okay.
I think that the Nigerian government should support the River State government. If not that they are chasing shadow now, I think that every hand should be on deck, both the legislature, the executive, even those in Abuja. We should come back, our heart is on fire. Instead of fighting and begin to do what is not expected of them. And then finally, the issue of declaring city vacant. If that is what the law says, then so be it.
Okay.
Because I think that what is expected is that the governor, who is now the governor of the state, we should work with the predecessor, and the predecessor should support. And instead of fighting, and then congratulations to Wike after he celebrates his birthday, and the governor also show authority too to have sent the congratulations.
Okay, Progress made me laugh. Progress made me laugh. That's a good one. But thank you very much, Progress. I've got to go. I've got Frank from D-Line. Yes, the phone lines are working now, so you can use the real phone lines. 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. Those are the phone lines working right now. And I've got Frank from D-Line. Frank, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear.
Good afternoon, Canada.
Yeah, good afternoon to you.
Yeah. Governor Fubara congratulated his boss on his birthday today and said his organ. Yes. My governor is a loving peace man. That is why he chose to pray for peace in River State.
Okay.
I know some people don't want peace to come in River State again. They want this crisis to continue. But that is not the best way. We should pray for them to reconcile and move on.
All right.
Instead of for them to pray for the peace, they are making some comments that will aggravate the whole issue. Please, for the sake of peace, let everybody pray for their reconciliation.
All right.
This is my comment.
All right, thank you very much. I've got Daniel from Transamadi. Daniel, welcome. What is on your mind, please? Talk to me.
Canada, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
For me, I want to speak about the House of Assembly. The 4 men
Okay.
declaring the 27 seat vacant.
Okay.
And as much as I know that it's not healthy for the House of Assembly in terms of trying to see how they can help the governor to make sure the state move forward. 4 people, it's not healthy to declare their seat vacant. At the same time, it's not healthy to see 27 people trying to impeach a governor because of one man interest.
And Daniel, that's the sad thing. I mean, when you look at it from both angles, you can, like you've explained, you can see certain issues. Like you said, it's not healthy for 4 men. You said, okay, it's also not healthy for 27 members to, because of one person's interest, impeach the governor. You also say, I mean, when you look at it, it doesn't look healthy for River State, and that's the sad stuff.
That is it, Akala. It's not healthy for the River State people. if you look at other states that have moved forward, every state now is talking about governance.
Yeah.
But I have a blame for one particular person.
Okay.
And that is the former governor of River State.
Okay.
That is the man who I have to hold responsible for all these things that is going on.
Okay.
If you say you love River State, that's his claim. When he was done a governor, he consistently said that his interest is for River State people. He have said that whatever decision he takes is for betterment of River State people. I had him in campaign saying that.
All right.
Even when he said River State people vote for this social person, he said because he wants the interest of River State people, that is why he vote for this person. Now, if you want the interest of River State, can't you allow this governor to work? You're not the only person that handed over. We see Akwa Ibom. They handed over.
Interesting.
I don't see this crisis. You go to Enugu State, there is a handover. I don't see this crisis. Why must it be River State? Because whether I would like it or not, I think I have to say this. Governor Wike is just so self-centered.
Former Governor Wike, you mean? But I've got to go, Daniel. I've got to go. I've got Ida, and Ida has been waiting. But thank you very much for your thoughts, then. Thank you very much.
I'm the happiest of the day. And I want to thank His Excellency, the Golden Governor of River State, to congratulate his boss, his father, his brother, and everything to him. For his happy birthday, congratulations message. Yes. This is not governor is not fighting former governor. It is the River State matter. So I'm happy for him, congratulating.
All right.
Yes, I also congratulate him. I love Wike. Aside where, but the ending part cannot just come out to say, my brother, also congratulations to Edison Ehie, who got a pronounced speaker.
But you know, Ida, can I take you on now?
Yes.
When you say congratulations to Ehie, I hope you know that there is also the other court's judgment. I mean, court of what do they normally say? Is it similar jurisdiction, or there's a way they call it in the legal jurisprudence or legal sector? And so I'm going somewhere, Ida. The conflicting court case, whether left or right, does it not put River State in a tight corner? I mean, you are fanning Ehie. There are people who are fanning Amewule, and then there is the division, and then there is deepening politics instead of deepening governance. Does that not put River State in a tight spot?
My brother, people cannot hold River State ransom. Just like we have maybe parents, they are 5 in number, then 3 left. They want to do meeting or want to do occasion. They meeting must wait for those people.
Okay.
Meeting once for when they come, we tell them, but we don't want them. We don't want them.
Okay.
We cannot take River State for granted.
All right. Thank you very much. I've got Barry from Bori. Barry, after Barry, I'd like to look at some messages on Facebook. Barry, welcome. What is on your mind, please?
Yeah. Good afternoon, Canada.
Yeah. Good afternoon to you.
Yes, my name is Barry Akpos, calling from Bori.
Okay, Barry, welcome.
On the matter at the River State House of Assembly, I'm very, very happy. The governor has taken a bold step.
So what's the bold step, please?
Presenting
the budget
appropriation bill to the 5 lawmakers.
Okay.
And also the demolition of the River State House of Assembly. I think that's the right step to take.
Okay.
And Edison Ehie's faction declaring vacant the seats of the 27 lawmakers. I think we know where River State is heading. I'm very happy.
All right, then.
And on the congratulatory message from the governor to his predecessor, I think that's the right thing to do. Because from the look of things, the governor, the incumbent governor, is not fighting his boss.
All right.
He's not fighting his boss. He cannot, take all the resources of this one man. He always said, sir, I cannot do this.
All right.
It means the state will suffer. So on that note, I think it is the right step in the right direction.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Barry. Thank you, Barry from Bori. But on Facebook, Comrade Joshua Christian says the River State House of Assembly have done the best thing as it concerns declaring the seats vacant. We're all happy, and the congratulatory message is the more you look, the less you see. Governor Fubara is not working and delivering on the dividends of democracy. Just watch as those sacked lawmakers will become politically irrelevant. You don't fight a sitting governor, not even that of an oil-rich state. God bless River State. Emeka Agugam says the killing in River State is in Abua, not in Abuda. That is the reason I always tell people to do their best to protect their towns. But the report I have before me says Abuda East. Okay, so I'll have to confirm. But thank you very much, Emeka. Na and we Beratam says, good afternoon, Mr. Presenter. Edison Ehie declares seat of defected lawmakers vacant. I think it's a welcome development. Like our former governor will always say, that River State is PDP and PDP is River. So 27 seats of the River State Assembly are vacant, I guess you meant to say. Annie Amag Boruju Jr. says, was the appropriation for the funds to renovate the complex approved before the demolition? The easiest way to fall into Wike's trap is to overreact without due process. You don't fight evil by running to a witch doctor. Sadly, Wike must be learning some lessons. When you play, you get played too. Interesting there. Achonwa God's Power Don says, good day, Kalada. Killing soldiers and abducting oil workers amount to demarketing our honorable state. I beg Rivers youths to be reasonable and patriotic. Thanks. I also beg, Achonwa, beg alongside you. This one says, from Wogo Eric, says, I am so happy with what Honorable Edison Ehie and Sir Sim Fubara are doing. They are really defenders of democracy. Minister Wike should focus on his ministerial job and allow Governor Sim to do his work as the governor of Rivers State, because if he fails, Rivers people will hold him accountable. Good afternoon, Wogo Eric from Port Harcourt. Thank you very much for that message. It's on Facebook, by the way. Mimoye Gentle Odum says, good afternoon, man of the people. Edison Ehie declares seats of 27 lawmakers vacant. This is a welcome development. Rivers State will be great again. Interesting angles, but let's look towards the WhatsApp platform. Let's see. This one says, how can Ehie declare the seats of the 27 members vacant? Was he here when they defected on the floor of the House? Did they announce the defection before him as Speaker? Ijuye, see, these are the issues. See, you can. It's not like we're taking sides, but you can actually bring out issues from all the different sides we have in the political drama in Rivers State. And that's where it's sad. Oh, I think we've talked about this before, Mr. John, but I'm going to read it out so they can hear. I was also telling someone in the newsroom not so long ago. He said, please inform them that Akwa Ibom State just acquired a new aircraft for the state airline, Ibom Air. Other states are moving on while Rivers State is still on myopic and mundane political war. Maybe it is the effects of the juju and masquerade that brought to Abat Road during the election litigation period. They sanitize the state, please. Mr. John, thank you very much. Let's see. He said the gruesome murder of some military men in the outer area of the state is condemnable and sad, as I urge the military hierarchy and the state government to ensure that they apprehend those involved in these dastardly acts and bring them to book. Wike Odinaka with that one. So I'm reading two more, then I go back to the phone lines. So many messages. Oh, someone just gave me the right terminology. Courts of coordinate jurisdiction. And I've been looking for that terminology for a long time now. But thank you very much. You did not drop your name, but I really do appreciate. This one says, good day, Mr. Kaladakuru. Gunmen kill 4 soldiers, kidnap 2. 2 expatriates, you say. This is quite unfortunate. Insecurity is gradually engulfing Rivers State. Onate Clinton West condemns the killing of security personnel. And then you say, Honorable Ehie declaring 27 lawmakers seats vacant. If that is what the law says, it is a welcome development. Onate Clinton West. Onate, the question then is, does he have the legal backing to declare them or declare their seats vacant? I mean, anyways, we're learning every day. We learn every day, and we should learn today. This one says, good afternoon, Kaleda. At this point, where the Rivers State governor has presented the budget, if it is legal, let it stand. If it is not, it's left for the laws of the land to decide. No one man owns this state. Mike from Thai. Okay, Mike, thank you. Let's see. Eze Query Henry. Good day, Kaleda. Governor Sim Fubara Wishes from Governor Wike. Happy birthday today, 13th December 2023. I think it is a good one. Let peace reign. Our beloved students move forward. Bakata from Ozwa community. All right, let's go back to the phone lines and get some more thoughts from the people who have been trying to call me. 08179230002, 08179230003. What are your thoughts? We're looking at the three big stories. Number one, Honorable Edison Ehie declares the seats of defected lawmakers vacant, 27 of them. And we're looking at it, and we're looking at what your thoughts are. And then the second one, despite the infighting, the father and son fight, the son has sent a congratulatory message or a celebratory message to his father. I'm talking about the governor and the former governor. And he's still calling him his Oga. And I'm wondering, is this a mockery? Is this like a message, hey, I'm a grown-up son now, respect me? Or is it a message saying, hey, see, I'm not the one fighting you. They have hijacked the fight, and do not blame me, I'm not the one. But I've got Emeka from Owerri. Emeka, welcome. What is on your mind? I like it.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon to you. Welcome. Yeah?
My beginning of my talk. At the end of the day, River people will enjoy Fubara.
Okay.
Mark my word.
Okay.
You know why you see? There are some politicians that you see highly respectable or respected. Fubara is one of them.
Okay.
Just like when you say, what did he send the country? It shows who that man is. You remember the issue of Toby and Wike in those days? After Wike used all sorts of words on him, yes, this man humbly comes to him, bow down to him, respect him as a governor. So every politician cannot be that politician of going to have a transformer. The spirit of independence. Not every politician will live in that way. And let me tell you finally, Canada. See, even when Wike was in power, I'm in Imo State, I'm not in River State. I listen to radio stations and callers. Wike is not popular even when he was in power. He was not all that popular.
When you mean popular, what do you mean, please? I'd like to understand you.
What I mean by this. In most rebellions, I'm not saying all, especially the justice, I listen, unless I listen to Florida, they don't like Wike. The reason why people are riding around the food now, people say, and I don't want to tell one person, when they say everyone is getting sympathy votes, is not, nobody hates Fubara. They like Fubara. Because of the hatred they have of Wike, anybody Wike appointed them, is a kind of they don't like the person because of Wike.
Okay.
So what is happening in River State? River State is going to stand stronger, better, and everything after this summer.
Okay.
I tell you this, mark my word.
All right, I've got to go.
Wike has forgotten that he is no longer political relevant.
All right, Emeka. All right, Emeka.
Like that.
Okay.
Let the people stand by this Fubara.
All right, Emeka, you're repeating what you're being repetitive right now. So I've got to go to George from Rumeme. George, welcome. What is on your mind, please?
Thank you. Good evening.
You're welcome, please. Quickly.
You see, when this whole thing started, I was like, what is actually the reason why this man should be impeached?
Okay.
And up to this time, I've not had any good reason.
Okay.
In fact, from the look of things, I may even ask you, stealing somebody's structure, I don't know if it's an impeachable offense in the Constitution.
I'm the wrongest person to ask, George, because I'm also as confused as you are.
Go ahead. I believe you guys know better.
Okay.
But from my little knowledge, I don't think it's an impeachable offense. Okay. If not that there was a resistance of this move to impeach him, it would have stood.
I think so.
That impeachment would have, and nothing would have happened.
But the impeachment, the impeachment process, George, so you know, is still in courts. They're still arguing whether it should go on or not. So we're not yet with the cast in stone resolution of the impeachment process.
Well, but the point I'm trying to make is that it almost went through.
All right.
If not that there was a resistance.
All right.
So if that basis is already faulty, not even in confirmation with the Constitution, then any other thing that the governor is doing now, whether legal or not, will also go through, because the basis for this whole trouble is not even constitutional. So every other thing that they are doing now will go through.
All right, Judge, it's not black and white like you've put it. Number one, Constitution says gross misconduct, and it is the assembly that will define what gross misconduct is, in the situation. Secondly, you don't say, because someone has done something illegally, so you can also do things illegally. I think that's why we have built institutions that are weak and built individuals that are strong. So I don't know if you get where I'm coming from. You don't say, because this person did the wrong, I also do the wrong.
Because our court has allowed these individuals to be strong, and we, the masses, too, have allowed it to be individuals to be stronger than the masses and the law itself.
All right, I've got to go, really. There's a commercial break coming up, so I'm just going to quickly take Bright's call. Bright from Remigbo, welcome. What is on your mind, please? Tell me.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon to you.
Yeah, Edison Ehie declaring the seat of the 26 lawmakers vacant.
Yeah.
In October, when this crisis started, the other majority members sat and suspended Edison and the three others.
All right.
Up till now, that suspension has not been reversed by the House.
Right.
Was the court order given yesterday? Did the court order reverse that suspension? Yes.
So
that suspension.
The suspension, some people have argued is illegal. Have you heard or listened to such arguments?
Whether that is on the people's opinion, whether
lawyers
or
now.
Not,
okay.
Who changes it? Is it just based on someone's opinion, or either a court vacates that suspension, or those who place the suspension vacates the suspension? But as long as that was a decision taken in the hallowed chamber by majority members, that suspension is still standing.
Interesting.
Then you can't have someone who is being suspended.
I'm sorry, Bright, I've got to go.
Back after this.